Turned on, want you, yes, I'm feeling this way. Won't you come along aside, pick, I'm playing this game. I can make you feel so good, can't do what I say. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this series we're going to be talking about the signs in astrology and what all these different signs mean, whether it be moon, Mercury, rising sun, Uranus. This episode we're going to be talking about the sun sign. Yes, the one we always know, what we love to claim, and what we always talk about, the sun sign. Okay? Now, to understand your sun sign, you just have to understand the sun. Okay? The sun is the center of the universe. It's all the planets orbit around the sun. So it's the center focal point of our galaxy. Meaning it gets all the attention, kind of, in a way, or it's the center of attention. And this kind of correlates to why in astrology everyone knows their sun sign before anything, and we usually tap onto it. I'm a Virgo, I'm a Libra. If our sun's in this, I'm that, and we forget about all the other planets. But again, like I said, the sun is this huge energy that's always the center of attention. It's the center of the galaxy. So it's no surprise that the sun sign is usually the first sign we learn in astrology. And it's what most people know. It's like really basic astrology. And you're really missing out on astrology if you don't learn about the other signs. But regardless, the sun sign is a very important sign. And I said that the sun sign is the spirit, okay? That is the name I give for the sun sign. And that's because this is the energy you're expressing, okay? This is how you act, okay? This is the energy you're bringing out, That's your spirit, your expressions, okay? This is extroverted energy that comes out, okay? And that's different from the ascendant, okay? The ascendant is what we talked about before, is your direct energy. So it's like your physical body, it's your existence. But sun is different from that. It's not that direct. Sun comes in after, because the sun is when the sun finally sits up high in the sky. Okay, so like we said before, the sun is rising. That's your rising sign. But once it's set, that is your sun sign, and that is your ego. Okay, because this is what you want to be. You want to be it. That's why you're acting like it. All right. So your sun sign, you don't have to look like your sun sign. Okay. Like the ascendant you do. You don't have to look like your sun sign. But you certainly will act like it. You will certainly act like it. You will live your life, and your actions will be based off majority of your sun sign. Okay. Now, we're not talking about reactions and subconscious energy. That's moon. We'll get into that later. But we're talking about your actions in terms of how you express yourself, and what you put out there for people to see. This is the sun. This is daytime. This is, hey, I'm up. All right. So the sun is really that main energy. And it's a big deal to call it the ego, because your ego is what you want to be. It's the laws you live by. And sun is a fixated energy. Okay, fixated meaning it's fixed. It sticks to one energy. It sticks to one law. It sticks to one line. It's fixated. So you're fixated in your sun sign, and that's why it makes it your ego. You want to be this way, so you're going to live by that law. If your sun's in Virgo, you're going to want to be a perfectionist. You're going to want to do things right, and you're going to keep trying. It's your ego, And your ego is a great thing. A lot of times people talk about ego in a very negative way, but your ego is your spirit. This is how you express yourself. This is the personality that you like to express to the world, and it gives you pride. Okay, sun is a happy energy. Okay, if you want to bring something out to show to people, that is pride. Okay, if that's the energy you chose, or that's the energy that you are expressing, that is pride. Because whatever you want to show to people is something that you're prideful of, something that you're proud of, and that's why it's our ego. It's what we want to be. So you act like your sun sign. Your sun sign is going to represent your actions, your everyday actions. you know, the things that you want to do and how you go about it, you know, how you express yourself. And it's a very big, important sign, obviously, you know, but it's slightly different because, like I said, this is a more creative energy. So this is like putting on a show. Because again, it's different from the ascendant. The ascendant is literally your physical body, okay, your identity coming to existence. But your sun sign is, you're already into existence now. Now, how am I expressing myself? So it's like a show. It's like you're putting on a show. You're acting like your sun sign, okay? You act like a Virgo. Whatever sign your sun is in, that's what you're acting like. That's what you want people to see. That's the show you're putting on. But it's not necessarily who you are down to the soul. The moon sign, we'll get into that later. And it's not necessarily who you are on a physical level. You know, this is something you have to bring out and push and work on. That's why a lot of times people say that your sun sign is the energy you're practicing in your lifetime. A lot of people look at it that way. And the reason, again, is because this is not necessarily your soul. This is not necessarily even your most surface identity. This is the ego. Okay, this is like the character we want to play. This is the role we want to play. You know, it's like a show. You know, Sun rules Leo and Leo is the performer. So you can say that your sun sign is a performance. There's a little shallow aspect to it. Because like I said, it's not necessarily your physical body and what people see at that first point, but it's not necessarily your soul as well too. So it kind of sits in the middle between, you know, your surface persona and your soul, what's inside of you. It sits like right in between because you're expressing this energy, so it's extroverted, but it's not necessarily your physical body, your surface energy, what people first see. And it's coming from within because it's your spirit. Spirit comes within and it comes out. It's an extroverted energy, but it's not necessarily your soul. It doesn't live within. It does not live within. So it's different. But yes, and we latch onto our sun signs. You know, we have because it's our ego. So a lot of times when you read about your sun sign, you're going to identify with it strongly, just as strong as you would with your ascendant. Or any other sign, but you're gonna identify with your sun sign because it's what you want to be. It's the show you're putting on. It's what you're acting like. It rules your actions, your everyday actions. You know, so it truly is your ego, your spirit, and it's something you're prideful of. You know, you're gonna feel good tapping into your sun sign because it represents, again, your light, how you shine your light. And that is a prideful thing. That is something to be proud of. That is an energy of expression and just light and glow, and it's pride. It's pride at the end of the day. So definitely know your sun sign. Okay, and your sun sign, it changes every single month. So based on the month you were born, you can figure out, you know, your sun sign. You don't have to do a huge astrological reading, and that's why it's so easy to know and people latch onto it. It's easy information to know what month you were born. But never just stick to only the sun sign, because you're really reaching the tip of the iceberg when you just focus on that. But like I said, again, you know about the sun. The sun is the center of attention. It's the center of focal point of our universe. So it's no surprise that the sun sign gets the most attention in astrology. People latch onto it and people think that that's solely who they are, when in reality there's so many strong layers to you. So be mindful of that and don't get trapped into only knowing your sun sign and forgetting about the moon and the other planets is Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and all those other stuff, because they all make strong points. All right, but yes, that's your sun sign. It's your spirit, it's your pride, it's your ego, and it's the law that we live our lives by. So it strongly represents your personality, and it might not be the surface persona, which is like a good example would be like looking at a house. The ascendant would be like the outside layer, but once you get to know someone a little bit more, that's when you start seeing their sun sign. So once you walk inside the house and then you see the living room, you see the kitchen, you see the hallways, you see the lobby, everything, that's when you're getting into the sun sign, because the sun sign shows itself when it's expressed. This is the energy of your spirit. Okay, this is not your physical body. Again, that is the ascendant. This is your spirit. So this is the actions you're expressing. And someone has to get to know you a little bit more. Maybe not too much more, but a little bit more. It's not as direct. People have to look at your actions and see how you act, and then they'll see your sun sign. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Also, if you guys enjoyed the music in the beginning of the video, please listen to my music, Sam Dolphin, my album, on Spotify, on YouTube, and also on Apple Music. I'll have the links in the description box. And check out my music video as well on YouTube. And if you really like astrology, book a reading with me. I do $60 readings. You can email me and we'll go through it like that. Alright? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Don't want you, yes, I'm feeling this way. Won't you come along a sidekick? I'm playing this game. I can make you feel